Why do we choose to become human? I'm going to give you my personal opinion based upon my near-death experience, my years of meditating and out-of-body experiences, my time as a practitioner of quantum healing hypnosis therapy or technique, and all the answers that I've conglomerated, compiled throughout all of those years. Hi my friend, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Zach and I help guide spiritual seekers like yourself release their fears and deepen their connection to the spirit within, and to remind you that you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. So I'm going to be very, very blunt and honest, and these are only my beliefs and feelings based upon my own personal experiences. These are not hardened in fact, okay? So why I believe that we choose to become human primarily is for the beauty of the dance, is for the beauty of the ride, is for the beauty of our spirit to experience through us all of this physical reality. Now there's a lot of people that would disagree with me, that thinks it's a test or all that, but that's okay. My feeling, my understanding through the different experiences that I alluded to in the intro of this video, the near-death experience, seeing my dead grandpa, the many times meditating where I've communicated with deceased loved ones, or the times that I've facilitated sessions and talked to 100 people's inner beings. The reason that we have chosen, because we have chosen, in my belief, to become human, is because from that spiritual standpoint, even though we do expand, there is so much growth in a spiritual sense as we enter into human bodies. So as we become human and as we experience all this beautiful contrast, our soul, and therefore the whole of the universe, the whole of Source, God, expands in tandem. Just like we play games, people hate this analogy, but just as we play a game for the fun, not so much in the desire to win or lose. Yes, we want to win or lose, but really, truly, we want to have fun. We want to experience a new situation with new players, with players that we've already played with. I personally love basketball. I don't play basketball just to win. Sure, I want to win, but I play because it's fun to move my body. It's fun to talk a little shit with the other people on the court. It's not always a great behavior, but it's fun for me. It excites my ego, which is the mind, which is why I'm in this physical reality. Doesn't mean it's a good thing for my soul. Doesn't mean it always makes me feel happy. So I might have to change that. I can not talk shit and I can still be joyful and talk and have fun. But I go to use my body to play, to jump, to catch, to shoot, to play defense, to prevent that one from scoring. It's a game. And so if we take that analogy into our spiritual reality, my firm belief is that we've all chosen each other as the characters to play the game with. I am Zach this time. Shauna, my wife, is Shauna. In a different life, she was Sarah. I don't know my name. I think I was Josiah. In other situations, my mom was my sister. My dad was my mother or my daughter. My brothers were my best friends or were my siblings or were my... We play these different roles purely for the enjoyment. And even though we are struggling, you may be struggling deeply right now in this video, by having that awareness, it takes the zest and the fervor out of the intense emotion, particularly negative emotion that you're feeling about your current situation. If I told you when you were a 1-year-old child up until the time you were a 15-year-old young adult, that you chose as a spirit to inhabit this body, to engage with all these wonderful people that are intimate in your life, these intimate partnerships, your parents, your siblings, your friendships, excuse me, romantic partnerships as you get older. And I told you that every single day. And that you get to be a co-creator with your soul, with your spirit that has already expanded. And that you're here for fun. And that you're here for joy. And that you're here also for sadness. Because sadness would tell you something. And joy would tell you something. And depression would tell you something. And anger would tell you something. Hopefulness would tell you something. Contentment would tell you something. I told you that your emotions meant something, and I told you that you were either on the right path or the wrong path. Not really the wrong path, just a path you wouldn't like to end up on. You would be having a lot more fun. You would have a lot of emotional intelligence because you'd be far more aware of your emotions and what they were teaching you going forward into your life. And you would feel immense love for not only yourself, primarily, but you would also feel immense love for all of the people that you engaged with, because you understood that through every situation you encountered with them, they would be your teachers. Just like on the basketball court, when somebody is clearly better than me, they are a teacher of mine because they help me become more alert of my own body and practice the things that I'm not so good at. Or somebody on the court is showing me how to shoot better, how to dribble better, how to move quicker. Again, it's a sports analogy. I hate to use it if you don't like sports, but they're teaching the people in our lives are here for the fun and the joy and the love, primarily the love, not romantic love, but deep, heartfelt love where you feel that warmth, that soothing sensation in your heart, in your chest, where you know that everything right now is aligned for you. That is my knowing for me. That is my true belief. Because when I was in that tunnel with my dead grandpa, all I experienced was love and joy and bliss. And like Buddha said, the reason we suffer is because we forget that there is joy and bliss all around us at all times. We're getting stuck in our minds. We get stuck in our minds on the thing that's missing and forget all the things that are present. These trees outside my window are continuing to grow. The sun continues to rise and go down. That the kids screaming outside have voices and beautiful expressions of who they are. That the trees will continue to sway with the wind. There is so much joy and bliss in this physical reality. And part of why we're a human is to bypass all of the noise and chaos in our own minds about what we don't have and what's missing, and instead see all that is present. The heart that beats 100,000 times a day to keep your body functioning. Your lungs constantly extracting oxygen and releasing CO2. The pancreas that releases insulin and glucagon. The liver that manufactures so many proteins and cells and fixes things up. The immune system, the white blood cells that come from the bone marrow. The structure, the integrity of the bones and the connective tissue and the muscles. The brain that is firing. The eyes that can see, the ears that can hear. So much beauty all around us. In spirit, everything is beautiful. Everything is good. Yeah, you experience a little bit of contrast. But nothing compared to this beautiful reality where all of these external stimuli inspire new desire and growth. The beauty of being human and the choosing of being human is for that. You know deep within your core, whether you are conscious of it right now or not, there's something far deeper within you that knows that all is well, and that you return to that stream of consciousness that we can call God, that experience of love, of joy, of bliss, of presence. You will always go back there. If you're a Christian, you may disagree with me, and that's okay. This is just my belief. But my understanding is all that I've just said, and more that I can't even articulate because I'm not there yet. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to remember that. And I hope you do as well. And I hope this resonated with you. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And you are here for all of the human emotion and all of the human experience. And to then go forward and choose what you are wanting, just like you're choosing in the ingredients from your kitchen and putting it into a new pie. You are here as a co-creator, and you are here to put the ingredients together and then say, put it in the oven, and we can call the universe the oven and let it become this beautiful, singular dish with all these wonderful ingredients. That's a very good analogy, by the way. Not mine. I don't know whose it was. It's partly Abraham's, but putting it in the oven with the whole creating, that's God's. And so that's my belief on why we are here. This is my understanding of why we are here. It's not always easy being human. Sometimes it's more difficult than it is easy. Oftentimes it's more difficult because we have so many responsibilities of money, health, and taking care of our loved ones, our children, our parents, our friends, getting food, getting resources to survive in this physical body. But I know for certain that if we have that awareness that we're here for the joy, for the fun, for the experience, for the co-creation with Spirit, with God, that we're really living as we came forward to live. We're really able to enjoy this human experience. And so that is my pontification for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. If you liked this video, check this one out. I think you'll really enjoy it. And I want you to remember, like always, that you are safe, you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. That is Spirit. That is God's promise from them, through me, to you. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you on our next video. Until then, be well, be present, and know that you are here for a beautiful purpose. I love you. Bye.